So a lot of times people are asking, well, in an online forum or if you're in an event, well, ask your questions, ask your comments, or leave your questions, leave your comments. And you're probably wondering, why do they keep asking that? Well, in this video, I'm going to share 3 of the reasons that I like to answer your questions. Coming up. Hey there, it's Billy with Keep On Cash Flow, and I'm back once again. I'm going to continue to share tips and strategies that are going to help you to be more focused on making more money. They're also going to help you to have more control over your free time, and ultimately that's going to help you to live with less stress. So if it's your first time here, why don't you go ahead and make sure that you subscribe to the channel or like the channel, and make sure that you leave your comments and your questions in the link below or to the side, depending on where you are. And that's really one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about today. And as soon as I get to that, I am going to ask you right up front, if you find value in this video, go ahead and leave your comments, leave your likes, and feel free to share it with other people. Because if you like it, that means people that you hang around will probably like it as well. But let me not get too far off track. We'll come back to the topic at hand. And a lot of times people ask, well, yeah, leave your comments, leave your questions like I just did, right? And in the beginning, I didn't really understand why people were doing that. And now that we have a tribe and our tribe is growing every single day, there's a couple real reasons for asking the question. I guess the first reason for me asking the question to you is, hey, listen, if there's a question that I can answer, whether it's around sales, it's around long distance investing, it's around real estate, it's around multifamily, if I can help to answer your question, it means that you're going to feel better about getting your question answered. And if you feel better about getting your question answered, well, the idea is that you can continue to come back and be a part of the tribe. So I want to help you to get your questions answered so that you don't feel blocked and stuck, right? I want you to be unstuck and continue to take action and move forward. It's some of the things that have helped me, because just like when I was getting started, I needed questions answered. And so I really did take advantage of people asking me, hey, leave your question, leave your comments. And depending on how big the group is, sometimes you leave a comment and you may never get answered because it's one of these big multi-million or thousands of follower kind of things, and you're just another number. Well, here we are a tight-knit community and you're able to get your questions answered. So I love being able to help you get the answers to your questions. There's also another reason, right? If you're asking questions, that means if you're asking questions or if you're leaving comments, and people get on the whole thing of, are they leaving positive comments or negative comments? I'm really interested that you're leaving your comments, because if there's something constructive that I can learn from, right? You were saying that the comment isn't so good or isn't perceived as good. Well, you're probably leaving it for a reason. And as long as it's constructive, well, I take it on board. And if it's something that's positive, well, I want to continue to do more of that. But if you're asking questions or comments, it means you're engaged, right? And the fact that you're engaged and you're participating, you're helping the community to grow, because you're helping to create this environment where others want to also participate. It's just like when you go out and I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Ferris Bueller, but sometimes they would ask a question and you would say Bueller, Bueller, and there was no response at all. And how motivating is that? Not very. But when you see that other members of the community are asking questions, that they're getting responses, it helps to foster this idea of engagement and being participative, which is fantastic for any tribe. So that's another reason that I want to make sure that I answer your questions. And then lastly, when you ask the question or leave the comment, chances are there's somebody else who had the question and they just didn't want to go out and ask it. And if they see that you are speaking a question that's very similar to them, you're actually helping other people in the community, because maybe they wanted to and they didn't feel comfortable, or they ran out of time, and the fact that you asked the question was something that they had on their mind before. So you're actually helping other people in the community. And so that is fantastic that you're asking, and when I answer that question, you're helping get an answer to somebody else who didn't have the time or just forgot or was feeling just maybe not comfortable enough to ask the question. So it's not, like I said, there's reasons for asking you to leave your questions and comments. I just wanted to share kind of like the top 3. I could go on and on and on, but after probably 3, you kind of don't worry about it anyway. So listen, like I said, and I wouldn't be true to form if I didn't ask you now, right? I want to know what you think about these comments, or if these resonate with you or not. But just leave your comments in the link, or leave your comments below or to the side, whichever device you're watching it on. I'm really interested, and we can continue to have more participation, more engagement with the community, so that we can continue to grow and help one another. So also, most of you know that I am a person who loves living in Europe, in Barcelona, and loves investing back in the United States in cash flowing assets. I have written an ebook. You can pick that ebook up if you want to go to, I'm sure there's a link somewhere here, but you can go to keeponcashflow.com/roadmap. You can pick that up. It gives you the step-by-step process that I've taken to continue to work in the multinational, which I actually really enjoy, and invest in cash flowing assets, which gives me a peace of mind so that I can continue to go into the multinational. You can pick it up, it's absolutely yours. For those of you that are really serious, there's an opportunity to go deeper. But if it's not the right time for you now, don't worry about that. Just pick up the ebook. It's my gift from me to you. And yeah, like I said before, for those of you that find interest in this video, please feel free to like as well as share it with your close friends and family. So this is Billy Keels with Keep on Cash Flow. That's my 2 cents for today. And as always, hasta la próxima.